And we're back again. So shout out to George again. Obviously, we haven't filmed this, 5 to 10 seconds after filming the last video. We've just not washed or anything. We've stood here for 7 whole days, and we're back. So because I made a little bit of a joke up on the last one about the Discord / Patreon, I just want to touch base on something because I've had a lot of interest now. A few new members have joined. Word's getting out again. So, for those of you who don't know, after 12 months, if you're the higher tier higher tier member on Discord, it becomes free of charge. It's about 18 months for the low one, and I think off the top of my head it's 2 years for the bottom tier. So it does become free of charge. Now, for those of you who join, when you see names in orange, that's the legacy tier, meaning them members are now completely free of charge. George is a legacy tier, so George was a paying member for 12 whole months. Now it's free for the rest of his life. The reason I did that is because there's only so much I can teach and help people. Obviously, along the way, I'm going to continue teaching them, helping them, but they're also going to help and teach me because it's not a one-way street. And as a thank you and to show appreciation, I decided to make it free of charge after 12 months. And them members then can stick around and help the new members. So now really is a great time to join because you've got the help from me, the mods like Andy Fagan, Alex from QPython's Essex, Andy Fagan as in Road Constrictors and people like that. But then you've got the help from George, from just about everybody else. There's so many people, I don't want to start naming a couple because then I'll miss a lot out and they'll think, well, why did you name me? But yeah, so George, did you just want to, in all seriousness, I won't interrupt you and get you to talk about me. I'll try not to. Just hit 1 or 2 points that you do appreciate.
Well, it's a bit difficult. I appreciate absolutely everything on the Discord, but the points I most appreciate is we all say good morning in the mornings. We say different stuff throughout our day. So if someone's had a clutch, we all post our clutches in there, and we're all really supportive of each other. There's no negativity, which is a massive bonus. I've not seen one bit of negativity in the last 13 months. So it's just a perfect place for me. To be honest, it's increased my mental health as I feel like, one, there's people to talk to if I ever have any issues. 2, I know I've got support if I've got a clutch that I don't think is amazing. People are going to hype me up and make me want to keep getting better and better. Yeah. So I just love everything about this Discord. Amazing. Yeah,
it's good. And I think you have progressed so much since joining. It's been quite amazing to see you and a few of us. The amount of the snakes you've acquired, the way you've grown up, etc. You've definitely overtaken a lot of people, and it's not a race, it's not a competition. But what I mean by that is, without that help and structure in your collection, I think it's fair to say your collection won't be what it is.
100%.
Yeah.
So I was taking such bad pictures, and within one phone call from Paul, it was crazy. I'll never forget it, mate. Like I was on the way to a job interview. Paul just gave me a load of feedback about the pictures I was taking, give me a load of tips on how to increase quality of pictures, and before you know it, I've got not perfect pictures, but much, much better pictures than they were. And I know what I'm looking for to get a picture to post on my social media instead of posting something people go like, wow, what the hell is that?
Are them bad pictures on your Instagram?
There's a couple on the Instagram, so you can see what I started out with compared to what I've got now. Definitely.
Yeah, so if you scroll back on his Instagram, it gives you a reason to go on GTA Balls on Instagram, and obviously hit the follow button. It would be nice to get George some extra followers because he's a good lad. He will make some waves like we all do. So yeah, so follow him. But anyway, we won't talk about too long. Probably talked about it a bit too long. Some people just aren't interested in Patreon. I get it, but one thing you've got to realise is you're paying to have help, guidance, advice, structure, things like that, but also it pays towards the get-togethers, the barbecues, different things, the competitions. Give £1,000 away not long ago, stuff like that. There's £1,000 voucher for Urban going up Christmas. There'll be competitions between now and then, and there's a lot of good stuff. There really is, and it really is a tight-knit family. It's not cliquey, I'd like to say, and it's definitely worth considering, even at the lowest tier. The biggest tip I can give anyone: if you join, get involved. Don't matter what level you're at, just get involved and you'll fast become a part of the family. Anyway, so on today's video, we're going to cut a clutch. It's unfortunate, there's a bit too much pastel in this clutch, but it's a pastel clown female eye action 2014. to a Pastel Lesser Confusion Yellow Belly Het Clown that I made from a Pastel Yellow Belly Fire Confusion. I could have fire as well, maybe.
That's true.
So we'll crack on and cut that clutch now. Fingers crossed for some Confusion Clowns with not a lot of pastel in. Bash. Right guys, so we're going to go ahead and cut this clutch. So, clutch number 5, Pastel Clown to a Pastel Lesser Yellow Belly Confusion Het Clown. Too much pastel in this clutch, but I just thought, what else can I use the Pastel Clown on for her last season here with me? So I thought if I hatch a Confusion Clown of any description, it'll be worth it. So I'll cut the first, George can then cut the second, and so on. So let's see what we've got. So obviously aiming for, wow, that looks funky right off the bat.
Definitely lesser.
Yeah, Pastel Lesser. Not sure. Pretty funky. Don't think it's Confusion. The thing I should really get in the habit of doing is checking how certain combos look. Yeah. Because that could be Confusion, I'm not sure.
Big eggs as well.
Yeah, the good size. It's an older female. I hatched her in 2014. She's just such fantastic quality. A little bit harder to sell them. That looks quite dark, doesn't it?
Mm.
Oh, so a hat.
Maybe a Pastel Lesser?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Could be Confusion, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how that looks. Yeah, it's not what we're looking for though. So just keep it moving. Damn you.
Yeah.
Just try and tilt them.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that. So you can tell when eggs are ready when they peel apart really easy like that. I would have preferred to leave it another day or two, but obviously you've travelled a long way, so, and I know the eggs will be absolutely fine. Well, the snakes, should I say. Well, that's upside down. So that's a pastel leopard. Sorry, it looks like a pastel leopard lesser clown. I'm just trying to think, was leopard in the mix?
I feel like leopard was.
Yeah, was it?
Female.
No, she's a pastel clown.
Oh,
No leopard
male,
on
sorry.
Yeah. No leopard. That does look like a pastel lesser leopard clown. Really does. Unless Confusion acts like leopard with that combo, I don't know.
Possible.
Well, can I see it? Oh, another hat.
The luck isn't with me on this one.
No, but you nailed it on the last one. I'm not seeing anything that just looks Confusion Clown with no pastel. I don't mind it in Confusion Lesser. I'd love to hit the Confusion Yellow Belly Clown.
Yeah, definitely.
I've got some Confusion Yellow Belly combos growing up, that Het Clown. So,
that's Confusion.
Yeah, that possibly is.
Super pastel, maybe? How yellow it is in like a grey dorsal.
Yeah, it could be pastel Yellow Belly. It's just not what I'm aiming for.
No. Thank you.
Come on, George, nail it.
Right, look on this one.
The look of the Irish.
Look at the Greek.
I'm going to say you're not Irish, are you? Just a little bit there, isn't it? No, you got it, you got it. Well, that's Confusion Lesser Het Clown. Could be more genes, I'm not sure, but it's definitely Confusion and Lesser. Damn, it's clutches like this that kind of do you in a little bit because you're just hoping for one particular style of animal and you miss it. Pastel's so dominant, it hits so hard on clutches. So I didn't get what I wanted. It looks leopard, but it's not. So the male, the sire, come from... I produced him, but the sire of him came from Justin, so I know it's definitely confusion. So yeah, we'll see when they come out. It's not the greatest, unfortunately. I was really hoping for a confusion clown with no pastel. But if I have hit... that maybe could be. It looks really busy, but I'm not sure. It's just not maybe it is, I don't know. It's just not exactly what I'm aiming for. But he's got more clutches coming up with no pastel in the mix. So, well, apart from him, because he's got pastel. So, I'll update you on this one in a couple of weeks. So, didn't get the result I wanted. Maybe there is fire in that male. That could explain some of the opaqueness in the babies. I'm really not sure if there's any confusions. There could be, but I was genuinely hoping to hit a confusion yellow belly clown or something like that. All that. Confusion seems to be my nemesis. Last year hit none. This year hit none. I did a het-to-het breeding. It was a Cyprus leopard double het hypo clown to the same male being het clown. Didn't hit a single clown. So it proved out obviously on this one, which is good. But I knew he was het because I produced him. But no confusion clowns. So unfortunately, it is what it is. You got to take the rough with the smooth. Have you ever been, really disappointed with any clutches you've had? Or do you just...
I've always known what I'm going to have. I've not had that many clutches, but for me, cutting any sort of clown clutch is going to be an eye-opener into what I want to do. So, as much as you wanted to hit the confusion yellow belly clown, I would personally still be happy with what you've hit. So, you got much better clutches than that coming. I still think it's amazing, but we all know Paul's level. We know Paul's going higher than that, and it's going to get even better.
Yeah. So, hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, give a thumbs up. If you haven't, give 2 thumbs down. I'll catch you on the next one.